Chosen people, do you get the sense that God is intentionally placing obstacles in your path? This is no coincidence. You, as one of the chosen people, are walking a path that is different from any other. Only if you are a chosen person can you feel the energy of this video. Otherwise, feel free to turn this video off. This journey, designed specifically for the chosen people, is filled with experiences and challenges that many others may not understand. When you face these obstacles, it is natural to feel discouraged. The weight of both your own and others' expectations may feel crushing. You may feel like giving up or question why your path is so much more difficult than what others experience. But the truth is this: you are being prepared for something much greater than what you can see. The trials you are facing now are preparing you for the magnitude of what is to come. If everything came easily to you, you would not be ready to receive or sustain the gifts that lie ahead. Obstacles are teaching you resilience, patience, and a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. They are honing your ability to persevere in your purpose, to trust the process even when the path seems unclear. All these hardships are part of God's trials, but now you are about to have a major breakthrough. After these hardships, God is going to give you a gift that will leave your enemies speechless, a breakthrough that promises blessings and opportunities beyond your wildest dreams. So, are you ready to embrace God's major breakthrough? Type 999 in the comments. This will send a signal to the universe that you are ready for this divine plan. Subscribe to the channel before we learn about the major breakthrough behind God's trials. You are not here by chance. God chose you. The path you have walked, the challenges you have faced, and the dreams that have been planted in your heart are all part of God's divine plan. You are one of the chosen ones, destined to rise and manifest the abundance that has been promised to you. It's not just about money, it's about purpose, power, and spiritual alignment. When God lifts you up, it's not just for you, it's for His glory, to show the world and to fulfill a great destiny for you. From now on, you will step into a reality where millions are not just financial blessings, but blessings of influence, love, and opportunity. Let's explore the divine reasons why God chose you and how the riches of heaven will manifest in your life. You are a vessel of God's abundance. Being a vessel of God's abundance means that you are chosen for a higher purpose, and the wealth that is coming into your life is not just for your personal benefit, but for something far greater. When God entrusts you with abundance, whether it is financial wealth, resources, or influence, it is because He knows you have the heart, the wisdom, and the humility to manage it well. You have been chosen because you can handle this abundance without letting it corrupt your spirit or lead you away from God's path. Many people desire wealth, but not everyone is capable of handling it in a way that aligns with divine will. The reason God chooses His chosen ones is because they possess the strength of character and the depth of faith required to keep their hearts pure, no matter how much they are blessed. When wealth comes into the hands of someone who is aligned with God, that wealth becomes more than just material gain. It becomes a powerful tool for good. It is a resource that allows you to further God's mission on earth, spreading love, kindness, and support to those who need it most. Think of it this way: God has placed His trust in you because He knows your heart. He knows that you won't allow money to change who you are. Instead, you will use it to uplift those around you, to build up your community, and to share the message of His love and grace. Your abundance is not meant to isolate you or set you apart in pride, but to give you the means to be more generous, more impactful, and more aligned with your divine purpose. There's something incredibly sacred about being a vessel of abundance because it requires a special kind of stewardship. God isn't just giving you resources, He is giving you responsibility. The money, the opportunities, and the influence that flow into your life are given to you with the understanding that you will manage them wisely and for the good of others. In the hands of someone who is spiritually grounded, wealth can become a force for positive change, transforming not only your life, but the lives of countless others. God's blessings aren't meant to stop with you. They are meant to ripple out, touching everyone around you. At the core of this divine trust is humility. No matter how much abundance flows into your life, God calls you to remain humble, always remembering where your blessings come from. The world often teaches that wealth brings power, and with that power, pride and ego can take over. But when you are truly aligned with God, you know that everything you receive is a gift from Him, and that your role is simply to be a channel for His goodness to flow through you and into the world. Your focus is not on accumulating wealth for its own sake, but on using it as a tool to do God's work. As one of His chosen ones, you are part of a divine plan that is much bigger than yourself. The millions that may come into your life are not for personal luxury or to feed selfish desires. They are given to you because God knows you will use them to serve others. You will support causes that uplift humanity, fund projects that spread love and compassion, and help those in need. Your wealth will give you a larger platform to speak of God's goodness and to act as a beacon of His grace in a world that desperately needs it. The abundance that is coming your way is not just a material blessing, but a spiritual calling. You are being called to expand your reach, to make a bigger impact, and to touch more lives with the love and wisdom that God has placed in your heart. You are being trusted with more because you have proven that you are faithful in the little. This isn't about you, it's about the mission that God has given you, and He is providing the resources to ensure that you can carry it out. The trials you faced prepared you for wealth. Every challenge you've faced, every hardship you've endured, was never meant to break you down, but to build you up for the abundance that's on its way. It may have felt overwhelming at times, and you probably questioned why life was so difficult, but in reality, those trials were divinely designed to prepare you for something greater than you could have imagined. God doesn't place obstacles in your path just for the sake of it. Each test you faced had a deeper purpose, a purpose rooted in preparing your heart, mind, and spirit for the immense blessings that are about to flow into your life. When we look at the concept of wealth, especially from a spiritual perspective, it's not just about money, it's about responsibility, gratitude, and using that abundance wisely. God needed to ensure that before placing great wealth in your hands, your spirit was mature enough to manage it well. This is why you went through so many financial struggles. It wasn't because you were meant to be poor forever. It was because you needed to understand the value of money and appreciate the blessings that are coming your way. Those moments of not having enough, of living paycheck to paycheck, of worrying how you'd make ends meet, were all part of the divine preparation process. Think back to those times when you felt like giving up. Those moments when nothing seemed to be going right, when every door seemed to close, when you were filled with doubt and fear. Those were the times when God was working the hardest on your heart. He was testing your faith, not because He doubted you, but because He wanted you to become unshakable in your belief. Every struggle you faced was an opportunity to trust in God's plan, to keep going even when the road was hard, and to maintain your belief in His promises. This faith, the ability to trust in God when nothing made sense, has now activated a spiritual law of abundance in your life. You see, abundance isn't just about having millions in your bank account. True abundance is about living a life filled with peace, joy, and gratitude. When you've been through tough times, when you've known what it's like to struggle, you appreciate the blessings in a much deeper way. This is why God allows us to experience trials. He knows that when you finally receive the wealth you've been promised, you won't take it for granted. You'll remember what it was like to live without, and because of that, you'll manage your blessings with care, wisdom, and generosity. It's important to recognize that the wealth coming into your life isn't just a financial blessing. It's a reflection of the perseverance and patience you've demonstrated. You didn't quit when things got hard. You didn't turn your back on God when you were struggling. You kept the faith, even when it would have been easier to give in to despair. That unwavering trust, that ability to keep moving forward in the face of adversity, has opened the floodgates of blessings that are now pouring into your life. God knows that you are ready. He knows that your heart has been tested and strengthened through adversity. He knows that the trials you've endured have molded you into someone who will use their wealth not just for personal gain, but for the good of others. You are now prepared to receive the millions that are destined for you, because your spirit is aligned with the values of gratitude, wisdom, and generosity. The abundance you are about to experience is a direct reward for the faith you've shown throughout your journey. It's a reward for your patience, your perseverance, and your ability to trust in God, even when nothing seemed to be working out. You've passed the test, and now you're stepping into a season of overflow. But remember, this wealth isn't just for you. It's a tool, a resource that God is giving you so that you can bless others, uplift those in need, and continue to grow in your faith. So as the millions come into your life, hold on to the lessons you've learned during the hard times. Stay grounded, stay humble, and never forget the journey that brought you to this moment. The trials you faced were not in vain. They were the preparation you needed to handle the wealth and abundance that are now yours. God will open doors no man can shut. When God opens doors, no man can shut. It is not by chance or coincidence. It is an expression of His divine will and purpose for your life. As one of the chosen ones, you are surrounded by favor. And this favor is not limited by human efforts, circumstances, or obstacles. It is supernatural and carries a unique energy that paves the way for you to experience breakthroughs that others may not even see as possible. Imagine walking through life where every step is guided and orchestrated by God. When others face challenges that seem insurmountable, you move forward with ease. This is not because you are better than others, but because you are in alignment with a divine plan that surpasses earthly understanding. Doors that were once locked, blocked, or simply unavailable to you are now open wide, welcoming you to walk through them without resistance. You're not forcing your way in. The doors are swinging open because God Himself has decreed it. One of the most powerful aspects of God's favor is how it changes your perspective. Where you once may have felt stuck or trapped by circumstances, you begin to see possibilities where others see impossibilities. What was once unreachable becomes attainable, not because you've suddenly gained more skills or resources, but because God has aligned everything in your favor. This is a reminder that His timing is perfect. He knows when to bring the right people into your life, when to open up opportunities, and when to place you in situations that will propel you forward. This journey of favor doesn't mean that you won't face challenges. In fact, you may have already faced many struggles, setbacks, or rejections. But now you'll find that things start to shift. Where others hit roadblocks, you'll find ways to move forward. It's like being given a master key that opens doors no one else can open. And this key is given to you not just to elevate you personally, but to fulfill the higher purpose God has for your life. Every step forward is part of a greater plan, a divine strategy that is designed to not only bless you, but to impact those around you. Your relationships, your career, your passions, everything is coming into alignment with this divine strategy. You'll notice that the people who enter your life during this season are not by accident. They are placed there by God for a reason. Some will be mentors, others partners, and still others will be the ones who bring you the opportunities that set you on a path toward unimaginable success. These connections aren't just random encounters, they are divine appointments. God has already orchestrated these moments long before you even realized the need for them. As you move into this season of open doors, wealth and abundance will begin to flow into your life. But remember, this is not just about material wealth. It's about the richness of experience, growth, and spiritual elevation. The businesses you start, the projects you invest in, and the people you collaborate with will all carry the mark of divine favor. You will notice that things that once seemed impossible now feel inevitable. What you once thought was out of reach will suddenly be within your grasp. And it's not because of luck or coincidence. It's because you are walking in the fullness of God's plan for your life. The beauty of this divine orchestration is that it's not something you can earn or force. It's given to you as part of your destiny as a chosen one. This means that no man, no force, no circumstance can close the doors that God has opened for you. Even if it feels like things are moving slowly, trust that every delay, every obstacle, every setback is only temporary. God's timing is perfect, and His plan is unfolding exactly as it should. So as you walk through these open doors, hold on to the faith that God is not only with you, but is ahead of you, preparing the way. What once felt impossible is now inevitable, because when God decides to elevate you, nothing and no one can stop it. His favor surrounds you, and the opportunities, wealth, and success that follow are just the beginning of the extraordinary journey He has planned for you. The millions are a sign of God's covenant. Wealth is more than just money or material possessions. It is a divine symbol of the covenant that exists between you and God. When you receive abundance in your life, it is a reflection of God's promise to bless you and to care for you in all areas of your journey. This isn't just about financial gain. It's about the deep, sacred connection that you have with your Creator, who desires to see you prosper in every way. God has made a covenant with you, just as He did with Abraham in the Bible. He promised Abraham descendants as numerous as the stars, an extraordinary blessing that was beyond what Abraham could imagine. In the same way, God has promised to bless you, not just spiritually, but also in your material life. The millions you are about to receive are part of that covenant. They are a fulfillment of the divine promise, a sign that God's hand is at work in your life, guiding and directing you toward abundance. This wealth is not simply about money for its own sake. It is a manifestation of God's eternal faithfulness. Every dollar, every opportunity, every door that opens for you is a reflection of His covenant with you. It shows that He is not only concerned about your spiritual well-being, but also wants you to thrive in the physical world. The blessings that come into your life are meant to glorify Him and to remind you that His promises are always kept. When you see this financial abundance flowing into your life, remember that it is sacred. It is a sign of the deep, unbreakable bond between you and God. The millions are not just for your personal enjoyment or comfort. They are a tool for you to use to fulfill your divine purpose, to uplift others, and to spread God's love and blessings to those around you. This wealth is a testament to God's glory in your life. It is His way of showing you and the world that He is faithful, that He is a God of provision, and that He keeps His promises. Embrace the abundance with gratitude and with the understanding that you are part of something greater, a divine plan that will continue to unfold as you trust in God's covenant and walk in His ways. You will be a light in a world of darkness. In a world that often seems filled with greed, selfishness, and division, there are certain individuals who are called to be a light, a beacon of hope in the midst of the darkness. These are the ones who, despite the chaos around them, remain steadfast in their purpose. If you feel this calling within you, know that it is not by chance or coincidence. God has chosen you to carry a greater responsibility, one that involves much more than simply acquiring wealth or personal success. You are being called to be a force of good, to uplift those who have lost hope, and to share the blessings you receive for a higher purpose. When God places financial blessings in your hands, it is not meant for you to hoard or use selfishly. The world often teaches us to accumulate wealth for our own comfort, but as a chosen one, your wealth is meant for something far greater. It is a tool, a resource that allows you to spread love, kindness, and generosity. The millions that come your way are not just for your own personal gain. They are given to you with the understanding that you will use them to create positive change. This might involve helping the less fortunate, supporting humanitarian efforts, funding projects that inspire hope, or simply being a pillar of support for those who need it. You may wonder, why you? Why has God chosen you for this mission? It's because you have something special within you. You have the strength, the compassion, and the humility to make a difference. You are not swayed by the greed or selfishness that often consumes others. Instead, you have a deep understanding that true abundance comes from giving, from uplifting others, and from being a reflection of God's grace in the world. As you step into this role, you will find that the more you give, the more you will receive, not just in material wealth, but in spiritual richness, peace, and fulfillment. Being a light in the world of darkness means that you will inspire others. Your life, your actions, and your generosity will draw people closer to God. As you live in abundance, others will take notice. They will see that your wealth is not a result of greed or manipulation, but a manifestation of God's blessings. And through this, they will begin to seek the same light that shines within you. Your journey, your success, and your generosity will all serve as a testimony to the goodness of God. This is not an easy path. The world around you may not always understand your choices. There may be moments when others try to take advantage of your kindness or question your motives. But remember, you are not doing this for worldly validation. You are fulfilling a divine mission, one that goes far beyond earthly recognition. God sees your heart, your intentions, and your faithfulness, and He will continue to bless you as long as you remain true to your purpose. Your mindset shift is key to receiving millions. The journey toward becoming one of the chosen ones is a profound and transformative experience that transcends the mere accumulation of wealth. It is rooted in a deep and ongoing internal transformation, one that God has meticulously crafted within you. This shift in mindset is not just an abstract concept. It is a foundational change in how you perceive yourself, your worth, and the abundance that the universe has to offer. To receive millions, it is essential to first embrace the belief that you are worthy of such blessings. Many individuals live their lives shackled by a mindset of lack, constantly doubting their ability to attain wealth and success. However, God is actively working within you to cultivate a belief system that aligns with abundance. This transformation requires you to let go of limiting beliefs that have held you back and to open your heart and mind to the possibility that you can indeed achieve greatness. As you embark on this journey, you will notice that God is teaching you the principles of abundance and faith. These lessons are not merely theoretical, they are practical teachings that guide your daily decisions and actions. God is encouraging you to think like a millionaire, which involves more than just dreaming of financial success. It means adopting a mindset that is confident, resourceful, and proactive. You begin to see that every decision you make can lead you closer to your goals if rooted in faith and trust. Managing resources with wisdom is another critical aspect of this mindset shift. God teaches you to view your finances not as a means to an end, but as a tool for growth and service. When you start to see money as a resource meant to be utilized for good, whether that means investing in your own education, helping others, or supporting causes you believe in, your relationship with wealth transforms. You realize that abundance flows through you, and by managing it wisely, you can create a ripple effect that touches the lives of those around you. Moreover, every obstacle you encounter on your path to wealth is no longer perceived as a setback, but as an opportunity for growth. This shift in perspective is a testament to your evolving mindset. When faced with challenges, you learn to ask yourself how you can grow from the experience rather than succumb to fear or frustration. This proactive approach invites divine guidance and insight, helping you navigate your journey with grace and resilience. Importantly, you are no longer bound by a mindset of lack. You are being lifted into a state of divine abundance. This state is characterized by a profound sense of trust that God is your provider. You come to understand that your worthiness is not contingent on external circumstances, but is inherently woven into the fabric of your being. This belief allows you to step into your power, knowing that the universe supports you and that opportunities for wealth and prosperity are abundant. In this elevated state of consciousness, your relationship with money shifts from one of fear and scarcity to one of trust and generosity. You recognize that abundance is not a finite resource. It is infinite, flowing endlessly from the divine source. As you align with this truth, you will begin to attract opportunities, connections, and resources that reflect your new mindset. Embrace this journey of transformation, for it is not just about receiving millions, but about becoming the person who is ready to accept such blessings with gratitude, grace, and purpose. You are being prepared to not only receive wealth, but to use it as a means to fulfill your divine purpose, serving both yourself and others in profound ways. This is the essence of being one of the chosen ones, a powerful co-creator in a universe abundant with possibilities. God is positioning you for generational wealth. In today's world, where the hustle for financial success often overshadows deeper spiritual truths, it's crucial to understand the divine purpose behind the wealth that is manifesting in your life. If you are feeling a stirring within your spirit, a sense that something greater is on the horizon, know that God is positioning you for generational wealth. This is not merely about accumulating riches for your own enjoyment. It's about establishing a legacy that echoes through the lives of your descendants. As one of the chosen ones, you have been called to a higher purpose. The wealth that God is bringing into your life is meant to be a blessing that transcends your personal needs. It is an opportunity to create a foundation for your children, grandchildren, and beyond, an inheritance that is steeped in love, faith, and the abundance of God's grace. Imagine the profound impact this can have on future generations. Your financial success will not only improve your life, but will also serve as a powerful testament to the goodness of God, demonstrating His ability to provide for those who walk in faith and obedience. This wealth is intended to create a ripple effect throughout your lineage. When you begin to experience blessings, it creates a spiritual momentum that can inspire others in your family and community. Your journey of faith can ignite a passion for prosperity and divine purpose in the hearts of those who come after you. They will look to your example and recognize that abundance is not just a dream, but a reality available to all who trust in God's plan. Your life becomes a living testimony, showcasing how faith can lead to unimaginable blessings. However, it is essential to understand that this journey is not solely about financial gain. The true essence of generational wealth lies in the values and teachings you impart to your children. Wealth can take many forms, including knowledge, love, and spiritual wisdom. By nurturing these qualities alongside financial resources, you ensure that your legacy is rich not only in material wealth, but also in character and faith. Teach your children the importance of generosity, compassion, and stewardship. Help them understand that true wealth is not measured by bank accounts, but by the impact they have on others' lives. Moreover, your obedience and trust in God play a pivotal role in this process. By aligning your actions with His will, you set the stage for the blessings to flow. It is crucial to remain steadfast in your faith, even when challenges arise. God's timing is perfect, and the trials you face are often necessary for your growth. Each step of obedience, no matter how small, builds the foundation for a dynasty of wealth that will reflect God's glory through your family. As you embrace this divine calling, remember that you are not alone in this journey. Surround yourself with a community of like-minded believers who can encourage and support you as you navigate the path toward abundance. Share your vision with them, and together you can uplift one another, creating a powerful network that fosters growth and prosperity. Faithful stewards will always be blessed. The millions that are coming to you are a direct reflection of your faithfulness in little things. Remember, God blesses those who are faithful with what they already have. Whether you've been a steward of small resources or large, God sees your faithfulness, and He rewards it with more. You have proven to God that you can handle wealth, and now He is releasing the floodgates of heaven over your life. Every dollar, every opportunity, and every blessing that is coming your way is the fruit of your faithful stewardship. Continue to honor God with your wealth, and you will see His blessings multiply. Conclusion: step into your divine wealth. You are chosen. You are blessed. And now you are stepping into the abundance that God has always intended for you. Millions are not just a possibility. They are your destiny. Keep your heart aligned with God's will. Continue to be a faithful steward, and know that every blessing you receive is meant to bring glory to His name. The wealth is coming, and it's coming fast. You are ready. Trust in God, for He has chosen you for such a time as this. Let your light shine, and may your wealth be a testament to God's endless grace and power. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of understanding how God is positioning us for generational wealth. If you felt inspired by this message, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more uplifting content that resonates with your soul. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What does generational wealth mean to you? Let's create a community where we support each other on this beautiful journey of faith and abundance. Remember, you are a chosen one, and the blessings that come into your life are not just for you, but for your entire lineage. Embrace your purpose, trust the process, and let your light shine brightly for generations to come.